What's up, everyone? We are back on Fangame Marathon. It looks like it's potentially very quiet. I'll try to make that louder. That's better.
Hello.
We are back with a couple people who you may have seen earlier.
Yeah.
This is actually my first time on Fangame Marathon. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, welcome. I'm so glad you could make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, greetings from Germany.
First time donor, etc. Let's kill
First time watcher, fifth time runner.
We love permanence. We love permanence. We love permanent speedruns. Let's get this cheddar.
Don't need to kill the saves.
Let's get this cheddar.
You got 2 hours to fawn over it, so you want to give that countdown and get going?
Yeah. Let's use this save file. Just for the record, I have a backup at final boss, so.
Got it.
It's 2 a.m. This RNG is not gonna dance on my nerves very well. It should be fine. We're fine. We love permanence around here. I'm ready.
Alright.
Are we gonna do, 3? Yeah, okay, alright.
Yeah, count however you want.
Okay, we'll go on go. Okay. 3,
right.
2, 1, go. This is Permanence. Sudashin made this game. Sudashin, aka probably the greatest fan game maker of all time. He made a lot of games. And what he liked to do was he kind of made like little medley games of his own games. Kind of like Carnival does with Destination. But they're not really medleys because they're all unique screens to the game itself. But they're in the style.
Just based off of their games.
Oh, what did you say?
They're just based off of their games.
Yeah. So they're not screens from those games, but they are, similar style. They'll reference different stages. But yeah, so this is the first one of those. Well, at least that's how the first part of the game is structured. But this is the first one of those. This is based upon Nature, which is a very funny game. We love Nature.
Weren't you gonna do the sphincter skip down there?
It's not worth it. If you go quickly on the top, it's faster, really. Like, that sphincter really blows. I waffled back and forth. Yeah, I can't wait to get 20 minutes over estimate. But,
I don't know how many screens away it is, but I'm gonna give a preemptive volume warning. There's gonna be a screen with a whole lot of nothing and then a whole lot of seagull.
we got a second. This is going well so far.
Just wanted to give the warning.
Yeah, the seagulls are gonna come, and there's not really much you can do about it. I mean, really, we love seagulls around here, so it's okay. Oh, but yeah, this is Permanence. Permanence is a really funny game. I don't know. It's very funny. It's one of Sudashin's earlier games. I would personally recommend playing every single one of his games, because he was very prolific.
Even the secret ones?
Yeah, even the secret ones. I always recommend everything Sudashin has made. Because they don't make them like they used to. Thank God I first tried that. It's a lot of funny, like, shoot stuff saves. Thanks for the good luck, everybody. But yeah, Sudashin made a lot of adventure games. And they're all kind of in the same styles, but they all have their own quirks. I love Sudashin so much.
Alright, the seagulls are approaching.
Yeah. Actually, not too loud today.
It
Pest
gets
control.
louder.
Hopefully we first try, because it's not a great one to die on. Yeah, now we loud. I get nervous sometimes. Nice. First try on that is very Pog champion. We love that. So this is still Nature. This is the less nature-y part of it, though. This is more of the blue.
The nurture, if you will.
Yeah, there's nature and there's nurture. And I'd say this is more on the blue side of that. Yeah, what else is there to say? This game is an RNG hellscape of despair. If you're thinking about speedrunning this, Maybe once upon a time I would have told you to. I shouldn't have done. I've been messing with new strats on this, but I don't know. It's really funny. It's a really funny game.
If you remember from the beginning of the marathon, there was a game called I Want to Be the Orbit. This is made by the same maker.
Yeah.
Except not Dagger.
This came out a long time ago though. This is pre-K2. I don't know exactly what year because my memory is bad, but
Let me look that up.
it is pre-K2. It is a very old fan game, and I think it's pretty impressive. I think it is a really good game, but as a speedrun, sometimes it's a little intense. Yeah.
According to Delphi, June 11th, 2014.
See, that's wrong though. It's just before that.
Yeah, like, take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, because it's pre-K2, so I think it's closer to like 2011 or something like that.
I believe it. The
But
Media
yeah.
Fire link is a re-upload from 2018.
Yeah, he like Suda. Oh, I almost missed that save. Suda took all of his games down at least once. I could look at like the EXE, but I'm not going to.
It's just an old adventure game.
Yeah, very
What do
old.
you need to know?
But it's also quite difficult. There's a decent amount of very easy to mess up things in this game, and it is incredibly long, especially as a blind playthrough. It kind of just keeps going. Yeah, it's a pretty
like-
Delphi game.
You see there's the 8 warps in the first hub, and you're like, oh, I just gotta beat all 8 of these stages, and then it just keeps going for like 5 more stages.
Yeah, the end game of this is like, it's a lot. Oh, we love first trying the water diagonal. That's actually pretty good. This is going to be a fairly good nature. Assuming I don't mess this up. I do weird pathing stuff here because there are traps everywhere. Nice. This is Miki, I think. It's an Idolmaster. Sudashin loves Idolmaster. Blech. I died at that sometimes.
This boss is mostly pattern, I think.
There's a couple RNG things. It's actually more RNG than most of Sudashin's stuff. I'll point out the RNG when I get there, but there's one attack that actually can kill you. Also, this is probably loud, so enjoy. It's gonna be a nice mixture of loud and quiet. This is RNG. But it is definitely mostly pattern. That's kind of like Sudashin's trademark. Is a lot of pattern stuff that kind of looks RNG, but it's actually pattern.
This attack is comical.
Yeah, it's very funny. Those are, what are they called, Alice? They're like, I don't know.
Lasers?
No, it's like a little food thing.
Spoon?
No, it's not a spoon. It's a type of food. Like it's like a rice ball looking MFer. You know. I'm not crazy. No, it's not a spoon because people would make fun of me because I call them spoons. And they're like, actually, it's a Japanese culinary dish. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. They're little. See, I'm not Japanese, so I wouldn't know.
There's gotta be at least one person in chat that knows.
Surely someone does, because everybody gave me so much chicanery for not knowing what it was. It looks like a spoon.
Japanese culture spoon.
Spoon. I promise you. Walskin knows what it is if he's still watching.
There's like a 0% chance just because of it.
It's not a spoon. It's not like an edamame. It's like a.
Is it a
Anyways.
utensil or is it entirely food?
No, they're rice. I'm not being gaslutin. First try on that's pretty good though. Next we have item game. Really shouldn't ever die to that avoidance, but I do sometimes. And then I cry. I go wah. This is item games. You'll actually, this tile set is in a few Fangames. I was playing one the other day, I can't remember the name of, that actually had this tile set too. There are some very frustrating screens here. I shouldn't be dying on this, but it is what it is. Like, sometimes you just mess up the play frame jump. Not this many times, but... What was that game, Alice? Do you remember I was playing?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Was it like one of the hypers?
No, it wasn't a hyper game. It was by, I don't even know what their name was. Yeah, we love collect item games. This is one of the, definitely the best Tsunoshima game. Not really. It's like, it's a game. That's all I have to say about it. The cycles here suck. They don't really line up, but that actually worked out very well. I should have reset, but it'll be alright. Item games is probably one of my least favorite Tsunoshima games, honestly. It was very early in his repertoire. But yeah, I don't know. There's not too much special about this platforming. This trigger's kind of weird, blind playthrough, but this area is kind of very whatever. Nothing special.
It's very whatever, but it's the type of whatever where it's like, you ever get that feeling where you're just sitting in a chair and you have a lot of like intense anxiety, but there's literally nothing happening?
Yeah, like when
That's this stage.
you're about to have like a heart attack or something.
Yeah. But there's just like literally nothing happening. You just like feel tense all the time. That's this stage.
This stage also, you might have noticed me freeze for a second. That is because on music restart, I think it's only on this stage you freeze. It's very cool. That's actually what killed me on that last save. Definitely
Like,
not user.
There's so much stuff happening on the screen right now compared to the previous screens.
Yeah.
But it's still the same thing.
I don't know. I hate this background, like, a lot.
I think the part where it like gets rid of the blocks is cool.
Whoa, what did that just bonk? That was weird.
You did just bonk.
We hate
From the
bonking.
stream delay.
Don't do that. But yeah, there's a lot of very easy places to die in this game. Again. It's pretty hard, I think. I don't know. I'm doing it to it right now. But, we gonna be alright. Well, the boss of this stage is something else. Wow, come on. I used up all my, consistency during the, gold ribbon run. This save gets me sometimes. I don't know why. Yeah, we bonky briz. Any bonky briz in chat. It's this background, really. You just can't... I don't know. I can't see S, Captain. You have to reset there. If you don't reset, you're gonna have a bad time. Like that South Park episode.
I love that show.
Yeah. Sphincter. And by sphincter, I mean, scrotum.
This is the screen I was talking about. I think the visuals on here are kind of neat.
Oh yeah.
Even if it is literally just, instead of tiling the blocks, you tile the not blocks with black.
Yeah, no, it's neat. Oh, come on. But it's only used for one screen. So.
Yeah.
Very kawaii. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
What is it with like Tuda and like Dagger and like Carnival does it a lot, where they just make like a tile set. It's the most incredible thing you've ever seen, and then 99% of the game is Gyrock.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to flex on him, is what I've always said. This screen is, I don't know, we'll see what happens. This is a funny screen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is the screen that makes you laugh. It'll turn you into the Joker.
I remember watching Vlad practice this screen, doing like practice streams and stuff like that. And basically every time that he got to this screen, he'd always get a phone call from someone, whether it was a realtor or his mother or just some random person. And it was always this screen specifically, which is funny because this is like the longest screen in the stage.
Yeah, it's great. We love this screen around here. So just she encoded for this one, like with the sauce. No cap, no cap. Yeah, this was not a great items game. But it's like whatever. We're all good. I definitely screwed up some areas. But yeah, you'll notice the blocks shoot at you. If they bounce off of a cherry, they will re-aim and, you know, destroy your family. Any semblance of hope will be gone. I should have died there. We're doing a lot of dumb stuff here, and yet I still haven't cleared the path. Generally, the more stupid stuff you do, the more the path should be clear. Clearly, my IQ is still too high. Alright, now we're good. That's actually really nice that we didn't die there. It's probably loud again. This boss is an RNG hellscape.
It's the bouncing apple.
Yeah. We refer to this as the cherry and I don't know, what's a word that starts with B? Alice? That's related to this?
Block.
Cherry and block torture is what we call this one. It's also the best remix of the Suki Suki song. I still don't know if it's someone else singing this or if it's just pitched down. I haven't figured it out because I don't speak Japanese. There's a video of this song, but I can't figure out if it's just pitched down or if it's like someone else singing or like a cover.
Holy
you know.
shit! I think Wonderful's right. I think that cherry Sprite really is just two delicious fruits aimed at each other.
It is.
One of them's
yeah.
weird.
Oh my god, it's over. I wasn't paying attention. That's how this boss gets you. But yeah, this boss is weird. It has iframes that aren't iframes. Like sometimes you hit it and it just doesn't die. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to unpack here. Yeah. So let's just hop right into it. Like, I don't know. You'll see, like, this isn't the weird part. You'll see the weird part. Just wait. You sung this? Thank God. We finally found them. I think it's pitched down. I don't think it's a cover. I can't figure it out.
If there's one thing I know Fangame Marathon chat's good at, it's finding random songs.
Well, I know where the
of
song
them.
is from. I just can't, I don't know. There's a picture of like a Japanese boy band on it. But I don't know. I don't think it's a cover. Whatever. So this is the RNG hellscape where lose all hope.
Sometimes it can just get stuck.
Yeah, but I don't think it's in the pattern.
Pretty clear.
It's like, I don't know. There's no good way to go about this. You go up, you die. Like, I don't know. It's too scary.
This is like Time Character's final boss all over again.
Yeah, except it's within the first like 20 minutes. See, I just can't do anything. I used to love this boss. Believe it or not. We had an affair. It's a lot to unpack. The song is incredible. Oh, why did I shoot it? Here we go. We back at it again. I don't know, phase 2 is just impossible. It's actually 99 difficulty. It's fine to die to it though. Dying to it once is natural. It's just one of those bosses where it's like very hard to pay attention to, but it's also like RNG, and it's also can just like kind of bone you sometimes. I don't know. The song's a heater. I love the song, but it is what it is. Swallowed your mouth? Come on, wonderful. It wasn't that funny. It was sad. It wasn't funny. Also, don't drink mouthwash, even though some of it is okay to drink. Don't do it. They put stuff in it to make you throw up. Yeah, this is my own personal hell. I don't know what I did to deserve this. You can't hit it. You can't shoot it. I don't know how Nal beats this boss so fast. I don't think Nal's here, but whatever. I don't know how Nal does it. It's like I could shoot there, right? But then it's like there's cherries all over the place. It's gonna kill me. Yeah, I don't know. The cherries are just massive. And like you get in a corner, it's rough. It's rough. But this is the attempt. It's okay for us to lose a little bit of time. There's a lot of time to make up later.
Yeah, like on the fish screen.
Yeah, on the fish screen. I've actually got a good strat for that now. I've been practicing off stream a little bit. So we should save time there. I mean, there's, you know, yeah, we got time. Like Mr. Incredibles. Like Mr. Incredible says, I got time. Or like, you know, honey, where's my super suit?
How does it make Mr. Incredible?
Yeah, I was frozen, but I still like that quote too.
This boss is making you go uncanny.
Yeah, this is like the hardest boss in the game. I die here more than I do to Final. Easily. Definitely. This boss and Hibiki are really the gatekeepers of this room. Other stuff is fine. But this boss and Hibiki can both just kind of like bone you. I mean, maybe I just have bad strats. I'm not sure. I theory crafted some stuff for this boss. Maybe like ways to get it to get trapped more consistently, but I don't know. Like, I think you want to kill it when it's going down right. Because the direction it's going, like, see, it gets there. I think I might have done it, actually. No, never mind. We got good damage, at least. But the direction it's going when you kill it is the direction it goes, like, on phase 2. I don't know where to be. It's just kind of chilling in the top left now. Going up isn't really realistic, so I think we should wait.
Sometimes it just isn't the best place to be.
Yeah. You know what they say. One door opens, another door closes. That's what I've always said. And I think that's something good to have throughout life. You know. It was Aristotle who said, keys open doors. Can we get song mode? I don't know. I feel like maybe I should be like going up more. I can't. It doesn't come down. No. Come down. It's good. We're cool. We're cool. It's fine. It doesn't want to come down. 2 a.m. perm run. Suki. Like, it's just sometimes it gets trapped, and then you can do like a ton of damage all at once. I haven't seen it today though.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. You know what they say. Are you doing the RNG thing? So?
No, I'm not doing RNG.
There's some other glitches that can happen with this boss. Hopefully I won't show them off, but we'll find out. Parmesan is my favorite chess. No, I don't know how... I was theory crafting, but I guess my theory crafting was wrong. I didn't theory craft correctly.
That's just a theory.
Calm down, please.
This boss is pretty nutty.
Calm down. I don't know, like you can go up, but it's like it feels so unsafe. And then it's Wait, no, I thought it got stuck. And you can see like sometimes I'll hit it with bullets, but it just won't do anything. That's like the most frustrating part. Sometimes it can just eat bullets based on the what is it doing? The animation? Trapped? Okay, this is it. I'm gonna be really safe. Oh my god. Get away, just die, just die. I don't care. God, jeez, I hate this boss so much, dude. Fucking RNG hellscape. Whatever, split. Pico Pico. This stage is much more friendly. We love this stage. We stand this stage. This stage, my favorite. I love this stage. Stupid cherry balls. I'm gonna have a heart attack at 2 AM. Find cold dead. Whatever. It's all good. I hate that boss. Okay. Onwards though. This is cool. You can do like a little skip here. This stage is a lot of fun. Other than a couple of parts. Also, it's hard to keep up with chat. There's not really any like breaks in this run, so sorry, every penny. But it is what it is. This stage is a lot of cycles and stuff. Also, this song is in Orbit. If you watched the run Now did of Orbit, the song is in the final stage area thing. It's from that like racing game that I don't know the name of. I don't know if it's actually racing or what. You know what I'm talking about, Alice? The green one?
Yeah,
It's like Racer X or something like that.
it's that racing stage that's been assaulted. That's just how I remember it.
Yeah. Yes, there's only 2 screens of it, but it is in Orbit. I love Orbit. Sudoshin is like truly one of the best fan game makers of all time. Also, this area is loud. I can't believe I died there. So, sorry. Yeah. Don't say that wonderful. Oh my goodness. My little heart can't take it. My little heart can't take it. You know I'm fragile. Okay. So yeah, this is I don't know. I don't know if this part's hard or not. I've lost all perspective of difficulty. I don't know when, but it happened. And here we are, living through the consequences. There's a lot of like stuttering.
living through the consequences of making spikes spin.
Yeah. The world was not ready. How did I read that? No! Oh, I hate dying there. It's probably gonna happen a few more times. Because this is really hard. You have to like stutter like 3 times in this little tiny gap. Actually, that was pretty fast. Those are pretty good, Pico Pico. This is not a Star of David. It has something to do with Shinto. It looks like a Star of David. But it's some Japanese religious symbol, I think. It's not, it's like a good luck symbol or something. Maybe if someone who's Japanese was in chat, they would know. But I read about it one time. This boss is funny because it's a RNG hellscape. Probably hear me say that a few more times. These cherries have 2 spawning positions. Both of them are very bad. And then they shoot RNG at you. This is RNG. This is RNG. Most of the places it can shoot is very bad for you. But it has low health, so... You know. This is RNG. You hope that those white ones don't get put into really bad spots. That was a good one. There's a trap at the end. You have to shoot it and fall down. Okay. Hibiki. Saved a little time there. Hibiki is Sudashin's waifu. She's in, like, a ton of games. Oh, I forgot to say what game that last one was from. It was from, Pico Pico Pico, or something like that.
Well, you said it was the Pico Pico stage multiple times. I figured that's just the name of the game.
My bad. Also, I'm gonna turn down the game volume just a little bit, because I think it's a little louder than Alice. And, like, honestly, 30 seconds or whatever doesn't matter.
But what game is this?
This game is G and H. I think G and H is the person on the little spinny things. I think it's an old Japanese maker or something.
Sounds like a Yep game.
This was long before Yep was even a twinkle in someone's eye. This boss is, or this jump is basically a boss. But yeah, I think G and H is the name of the person on this spike, and I think Sudashin made this game as kind of like a tribute to them. I'm not Sudashin though, so I can't say for sure. Second try on that jump isn't bad. Yeah, the girl jump. We love girl jumps around here. Girl jumps. Oops, we stand. But yeah, that's Hibiki. I don't know her last name. She's from Idolmaster. Sudashin uses Idolmaster stuff a lot. This is a very kawaii trap. It's also very hard. I just kind of do it. On a blind playthrough, it's really hard to figure out that trigger. But yeah, Hibiki just straight up killed the fish. This is water.
I've been advised not to talk about my status with fish.
You don't like fish?
No, it's like the joke about you have those hats that are like women love
Oh.
fish fear me.
Oh, I love that. Alright. So pretty good to be here. Overall, this run's not going too bad, I guess. Cherry is just... I don't know. This is wind. I also didn't mention that. There's a wind gimmick going on here, so you'll see when I go off the ground. Yeah, wind. I've gotten pretty good at that area. On a blind playthrough, it's really annoying. This boss is an RNG hellscape. That's a lot. Yeah, there is an Idolmaster run, which I won't go into.
This boss has like one attack that you can actually damage it, but once you get it down to like 3/4 health, it makes a spike that you can use to shoot at it.
Yes. And we actually got really fast cycle. Hope if I get first try here, the run is saved. I got, yeah. I hate that attack. But yeah, Sudashin was kind of somewhat involved with Idolmaster, but not really. It's a long story. Well, he was. But... yeah, so you can either get fast cycle there, or you can not get fast cycle. Sometimes she just gives you really bad head, and you're just kind of done. Thought of that joke myself.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that attack actually sucks though. It's, I don't know. It's the hardest attack in the game. But yeah, you can either get fast cycle. You have to get 5 hits on her while she's doing this attack to get the thing to spawn.
Spike.
Oh, yeah, the spike. Are you? Yeah, this is why this game is hard to run. Generally, the stuff later in the game is fine, more or less. But these bosses at the start are something else. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at reading the head attack, but...
Flava's also doing like all the bosses first, because not every stage has a boss.
Yeah, yeah. There's 3 bosses. Well, 4 bosses at the start.
Well, there's the avoidance, the cherry, and this. I don't know if there's a 4th one.
Well, there's also the Star of David. Oh my
yeah.
god, that head. I think it's because of the way the heads are layered or something. You just like can't see them sometimes and they'll like peek out. I don't know. But yeah, this boss is brutal. I first try it once in a while, but yeah, the wall, I don't know. I don't want to call them walls because I'm sure there is a way to dodge most of those. But because of the way they layer and because of the way the new heads come out, it gets very hard to dodge them sometimes. Very hard to read them properly. And they're like spawning, I don't know. I don't know. It'll happen. We'll get through. We'll be okay. As Kendrick Lamar...
Life will go on.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar said, we gon' be alright. Yeah. We gonna be alright? Oh yeah, that's still on. You didn't hear that, Alice. But I guess my follow alert's on. My bad. How does that even happen? That doesn't even make sense, because... No.
Well, I guess it just gives incentive for people to go forward.
But how would that... No, I don't have, like, the scene, the capture on. No, that doesn't make sense, because my normal capture is not on. Like, I can... No. I don't know. I'll turn it off if it gets too loud. But I don't know how that would happen. No, wait, no, wrong stage, whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't normally do this now. I was trying to think of how that would even be... I'll fix it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I forget which one your follower alert even is.
You know, you're perfect. Sensuality. So soft. Like reality.
I remember what the subscriber and the host ones were. But I think it's been a while since I've seen someone follow you.
Yeah, no one follows my stream. We hate
Everyone
followers.
is a paid subscriber.
Doesn't make sense though, because I don't have... It's so weird. No. I always forget these traps. No! Every time. There's always one of these traps I forget. But yeah, so this stage is based on, no, don't. So I'll have to figure out how to fix it. But this stage is based on, Dead the Hyper, which is an incredible fan game. Dead the Hyper is like the most underrated game probably on Belfry. We love Dead the Hyper around here. There we go. That's actually a skip. It's like the one skip we do in the game. But yeah, Dead the Hyper is really good. If you're gonna play one Pseudoshin game that isn't like a mainline Pseudoshin game, play that one. Come on.
What would you even consider like mainline?
Mainline Pseudoshin games, Permanence 1, Permanence 2. I'm so dumb. I start talking and then die. Permanence 1, Permanence 2, Orbit, Assaulted. I think that's fair, right?
I'm surprised you didn't put an Uhu in there.
Which one?
Uhu Spike?
Oh yeah, the Uhus, of course. But I don't even consider those, because those aren't like adventure games, so they're like a little bit different. Bro. There's another skip here. I don't know, I guess he just forgot to put that wall in. I didn't even know about it until like Nal showed me when he was doing runs. Nal's runs are much better than mine. The world record for this game is like 120, which is just... I don't know. How is that possible? I don't really get it, but it is. I forgot about the off-screen. Oh yeah, Rose Gear. Rose Gear is a mainline avoidance game for sure. I mean, mainline Pseudo game. This gave me trouble earlier today too. Normally I don't have trouble with that. Okay, this gimmick's funny because they only actually kill you on one frame. So like, it's basically impossible to die to these fade-in spikes. They have one frame where they kill you. Out of like 50 or whatever.
Mostly just to prevent you from standing still forever.
Yeah. But he probably just couldn't figure it out if I had to guess. Like I said, this is a very old game. Oh, it actually killed me. Wow. That, like, that actually never happens? It happens once in a very blue moon. But yeah, like I said...
It's gotta be rather blue.
But this game is, Dead the Hyper is definitely worth playing. As Vaporeon, which, for a myriad of reasons, is one of my favorite Pokemons. Didn't forget traps there, nice. We go down champ, up dog, back champ, and up champ. This trap, on a blind playthrough, that check, whatever, took me so long to find, like, how to do that shit. That ish, you know, is what I meant to say. Alright. More traps that are weird. Nice, first try that one. That's another teleporter. Ski. Yeah, this is a lot of traps. Dead the Hyper really isn't that trappy. But, from this stage you would think it was a Trapaholics mixtape. Dang it. I don't know. What's your favorite stage so far of the hub, Alice?
Well, the ones that you've done so far, I would say probably the Pico Pico one.
Yeah, Pico Pico.
But
Best
like
music?
actual favorite stage in general has to be the Sudamau stage.
Yeah, Sudamau is actually really fun. Once you know all the traps and stuff. This is the Sudamau stage, by the way. It's like Trigger Needle. It's like Noesis before Noesis could Noesis. You know what I mean? It walked so Noesis could run. I've always said that. I haven't actually played the real Sudamau though. That's like the one that I've skipped. I've heard the real Sudamau game is kinda cringe. Yeah.
Sudamau is fine, it just hasn't aged the best.
Yeah. I'm sure it was just doing a style of Needle that was kind of like newish. I mean, based on this. It's easy to screw some of these traps up.
The deal with Permanence 0 is that it was made for that Japanese Fangame contest where people tried to make games based off other makers. It's the same one that 8 Possible was made in.
Yeah, it was not made by, Sudashin. Sudashin made I Want to Be the, what is it? It's like Hyphen or something. What is it that he made? It's like I Want to Be the Dash, something like that. He made it to imitate somebody else's style. He made it for that same contest. What's the name of that game? Shoelace? What is Shoelace? It's something
Is it
weird.
Eyebrow?
Eyebrow, yes, thank you. Don't mind me dying to the bonk jump, but yeah. So Permanence 0 was made by whoever Sudashin was trying to imitate there. I forget.
Kefi. It's called Eyebrow because Kefi made the Forehead games.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Forehead Space. Both of those games are very good, by the way. Eyebrow and Permanence 0.
8 Possible is also good.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. Forehead games are really dope, too.
I don't know all the games that were made for that, but the ones that I know of are awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out Permanence 0, even though it's not actually a Permanence game. I went on a whole like arc where I played all the Permanence games, not all the Sudashin games. I don't think you can do this corner. I can't remember. It's been so long. I know you can't.
I remember asking you if there's a trap there.
Yeah, there's some shit, some ish that happens. Wonderful says actual Sudamau is not a trigger. I never land there. That's so dumb.
Yeah, actual Sudamau is like basically completely static needle. There might be one trigger here and there, but nothing at the level of this.
Yes, yeah, I never actually played it, like I said. I was assuming. And you know what they say about assuming?
Sudamau also isn't entirely a Sudashin game.
Yeah, it's well, it's Suda somebody. Like, the name is a conglomeration of all their names, basically.
Yeah. It's a combination of Su, Ta, and Mao.
Yeah. I'm screwing this jump up because this jump, it often screws me up. Because that's what that jump does to me. Okay. Now for Corridor Needle.
An interesting thing about this stage is because the blocks are slightly transparent, you can see the spikes.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. So there's a lot of like fake traps that he makes with this. Or they'll like play with your head on your first playthrough. And if you're like me on your second playthrough, they also play with your head because you forget everything. I forgot to take the align. There's a very hard jump here. This jump is like... Oh, nice. Actually, that's really good. First trying this would be very nice too. You might think we're out, but we are not. Because we have to do a diamond. I actually screwed that up. That's sad. I'm normally pretty good about getting the diamond first try.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say. Nice. Alright, so now for Uhu 1. This is another Sushin game. I'm sure anyone here who has played Fangames has played Uhu 1 and 2. They're both really good games. I think. I mean, maybe not everybody likes it nowadays, but I think most people are fans of Uhu. They inspired a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, this is based off of Uhu too.
Here we go. Alright. Let's not get hung up on numbers. I'm actually terrible at needle. So this is like what really holds my run back. Is my needle ability. But it is what it is. Sometimes it goes good. Wait, Alice, can you check what my PB is on stream? Because it's not my newest PB. Just for the record.
Yeah, give me a second.
Whatever it is, it's not my newest.
I gotta sit through an ad.
Yeah, that's the problem. But yeah, there's a decent amount of like pretty precise jumps in here. They aren't insane, but they are not super easy either. Like this screen in particular, or this save, I suppose, is I don't know, you either like first try it or you start like overthinking it, and it's rough. Yeah, I'm spreading misinformation on the internet. Who on earth would do that? Not me. But yeah, my PB is actually around like 150, which it felt like a bad run too. So anything can happen. I really thought I could get... The problem with this run is it's really inconsistent. Like, it's just always some random thing.
I don't think it's actually listed on the...
Oh, well, good.
The overlay.
Yeah, because yeah, I don't know. This run's just super inconsistent for me. It's always just random time walls in random places. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's actually some like hard needle in this area though. At least I think it's hard. Bro. You have to get like the right frame height off of this thing. I don't know. I'm sure for a lot of people this would be trivial. But I find it very easy to mess these jumps up. The world record guy just flies through this stuff. I think it's Fail J Fish or something. World record's actually from a very long time ago. Fail guy J Fish, something like that. It's someone who's not involved with the community anymore.
Yeah, according to the speedrun.com page, it's Telenum. Formerly known as Phil J Guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, this run by them is actually crazy. They first try all the bosses. The needle goes incredibly well. Which, I don't know. This needle's kind of hard, personally.
It's like actual needle. It's not
Yeah.
just like adventure game needle.
Yeah. It's real needle. For real, for real. This needle hella dirty. For real, for real. Oh, it does not help when it's 2 a.m. Any faults?
It's 3:18.
Oh yeah, it's 3:18 now. Whatever. You know what they say. Penny saved is penny earned.
You know what they say, as soon as this runs over, I'm going to sleep.
No, you have to watch Cosmo's run. It's gonna be Pog Jump.
I have to work tomorrow.
Work schmirk. Yeah.
I get paid $8 an hour to stand behind a cash register and ask people if they want poutine.
Yeah.
I'm in Nebraska.
I actually first tried that jump. Also, this is a heater. I don't know how loud it is on the stream, but this, you know what? I'm gonna crank that shit. Yo, DJ. It's worth it. This medley is super good. It still shouldn't be too loud. The audio balancing in this game is just disgustingly bad. Like, zero effort put into it. Every single one of those is a required 5 frame, by the way. I just did like 5 frames in a row. And you cannot tell me otherwise. A couple easy saves.
I can't wait until I no longer have obligations.
Well, that'll be the rest of your life.
Not with that attitude.
We all have obligations. That's what I've always said.
Kind of like how your obligation right now is to absolutely crush this game. Let's go.
Why did you say that? This is like the Krusty Boomer Destroyer stream.
Oh, are you a crusty boomer?
Well, yeah. Obviously. I just got destroyed. Like the one super long save. No, actually there's 2. There's this one. Oh no, this one's not as bad. I lied. Oh, this song is a heater too. Doki doki do doki do doki doki do doki do. You know that one? It's like ba ba da ba da ba da ba. Ooh, nice.
You know, that is true wonderful. I don't think anything bad would happen if I just left right now. I'd just be an asshole.
Well, you know what they say. I'm gonna... I love being a crusty boomer. I love getting destroyed. Any crusty boomers in chat? Anyone else relate?
Me. I'm a crusty boomer.
Let's go. We love crusty boomers. Ooh. Alright. Normally my 2 frames. Oh, nice. That save is actually kind of hard. That save is actually kind of hard too. That was a nice little sequence of events there. We love sequences of events that go in our favor. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of like awkward, not awkward, but just hard jumps in here. It is what it is. Let me turn it back down. This whole medley just goes up in volume and like down in volume. It gets so quiet at the start.
Fuck, Zoomer. You take that back, wonderful.
Alice is a Zoomer, is the rumor on the street. You know, I'm technically a Zoomer as well. Like, on the cusp.
I
Cusping.
mean, we're all just a bunch of Zoomers.
We love Zoomers. Not really. But it is what it is. Oh, free me from this needle husk. This jump in particular is like a lot. I don't know why. It used to not bother me, but lately it's been pounding me.
There are just two types of people, fresh out of the womb and on their deathbed.
I like to think I'm in between. Bro. Oh no. Yeah, Wonderful was actually 36 last I checked. Millennial.
Yeah, Tap, you know, by that definition, everyone here is a Zoomer. Except for the people doing events.
Oh no, I hate this save so much. I don't really understand you. Yeah, so you might think this is a casual playthrough and I've never done this before, but you'd be wrong. Oh, come on.
Are we at the halfway point yet?
I mean, yeah. More or less. I hate this area. It's so long. That save went well. It's just like random what you get stuck on. I don't know. Like one day I'll have trouble with one save, and next day I'll have trouble with the next save. It is what it is. Sharing some John manuals. I wonder what Placements is up to now. Placements was off the pert.
I think it isn't that hard to see which games Tuda favored over others.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I mean,
who's on screen like 25 or so. Meanwhile, Pico Pico had like 7 screens.
yeah, these needle things go on like forever. Okay. Nope. Look at that save. Oh yeah, Align champion. Any Align knowers in chat? I think it's this one. Yeah, this needle area didn't go super good, but I mean, you know, we'll figure it out.
Is it even in a Hoo-Hoo game if there's not an overly long drop?
No. This saves the funny. Yeah, I don't know. You either get this one right away or you don't. This one is, you know, extendo. There we go. I actually messed up the gate. John Coltrane would kill me. No, we heard the singing. If you hear the singing, it's really bad. It's like the best part of the song, but if you hear it, it's... yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible at Needle, so I'm sorry everybody had to watch this. They are not joking. I actually messed up it. The drop. Okay. 3:30 a.m. is not the time to be doing this.
You know, why did you say that you'd be available anytime?
I don't know. I mean, because I am.
Weren't you literally
We
on
did
the
it.
committee of people who tried to schedule people?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna use my power to for evil.
So instead, you're having both of us suffer at 3:27 in the morning
Yeah,
on Friday.
you chose for this one. This is funny.
They put the avoidance tournament at the crack of midnight, but the color relay gets Thursday 9 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Okay, the color relay, best run so far. No cap, no
I mean,
cap.
fair, I'm still just upset.
Color relay was content. Saved Fangame Marathon. On God, for real, for real. That color relay was hella dirty. Also, my run for that, pretty good. Also, there's a skip here that I don't do because I suck at needle. And it would take me longer. You can kind of just like do a ledge and, you know. I don't think I will be telling my kids about color relay, Barfy. My grandkids. They'd throw me in the insane asylum for sure. There we go. Yeah, this area is actually shorter. And really, ideally, you're like out of the hub by 1 hour, but when you're bad at needle, you just, it is what it is. 16 pixel, we love 16 pixels. This is the Uhu 2 area, as previously stated.
Actually, it's the Uhu 3 area.
Okay, alright, let's not get technical about it. Uhu 2.
Uhu 4.
We love Uhu.
Could you imagine just like waking up one day, checking Delphi and seeing there's an Uhu 4?
Sudasheen is in theory working on Permanence 2 extra, in theory, kind of. Go my way.
Sudasheen working on Permanence 2 Extra is the same vibes as Geezer working on Kill the Guy.
Hey, it's real though. It's real. Oh no. I've done way too much fan gaming today. I'm never playing fan games again. My poor little arm is tired. My poor little arm. Alright. We love Uhu. We love Uhu. I'm losing. I haven't stayed up this late since like college, honestly. I don't think. Maybe if I've like been out. That's probably the only time.
Yeah. I think this is the best run to watch at FM because you get to watch two people in their like early to mid 20s go delirious.
Yeah. Watch this. See that align? See that align action? They don't teach you about that in high school. Stay in school, kids. So that skip is
Yeah,
like
this
way easier.
The screen says something, but I can't quite tell what it's saying.
It says Sans Undertale.
Holy shit.
What noise does Sans make? This jump's impossible. You have to like, I don't know. Sometimes it's impossible, sometimes it's not. And then I just like to go back down here. We did it. Now we have to do this. And now, thus. Ooh. You know, sands. Ah. Ooh. Ah.
Top 5 Sam's Undertale moments.
Ah.
Number 5. Ooh, spike.
I love this drop so much. I know.
Here you can observe Flavia live auditioning for the next Street Fighter voice actor role.
My agent's already got that unlocked. I ain't doing no audition. I don't know. This save messes me up. But this is the last save. The last save of this area, so you know. Oh my goodness. It requires some pretty precise timing. And then that jumps like a hamburger. A hamburgers man. We did it. Okay, so you know, 110 out of here is not ideal. But I don't know. That Yoo-Hoo 2 was actually not too bad.
And now that we're done with the hub, the game gets incredibly linear.
Yeah. Now we can relax. Bruh.
It's about like
Do I have to
5
do the
more
diamond?
stages.
I always do the diamond. Oh, I don't have to do the diamond. Interesting. I always do it. It's fine. But yeah. So this is where it gets linear, like Alice said. I don't know. It's very true. And this is all original stuff. I like to think, I can't prove it, but I like to think that Sudashin took this all from like unfinished games. That's just a fan theory, but it's really interesting. There's a lot of wacky, I don't know, you'll see. You'll see. Just stay tuned. Keep your eyes peeled. You might see something you enjoy. Oh, does this mute the VOD? No, it doesn't. I've never had my highlight's not muted of this game. You know. I don't think this mutes VODs. So now we do it again, but with gusto, you know. Brain tired. This time you do have to do the diamond.
Only your brain?
Brain. Yeah. What's the zombie's favorite food?
Brain flakes?
I don't know, I didn't really think of the punchline. Something to do with brains, probably. You know?
What do you call a group of boxers dancing the Congo?
Boxer line?
No, punchline.
Punchline. What did she mean by this?
Do boxers not punch?
What did she mean by this?
Like you get the 1-2, pop pop.
Let's focus on. Please focus on the game. There's no time for jokes. Breakneck pace. You know? More traps.
This game just seems awful. Why would you play it?
No, this game's awesome.
I'm kidding.
This game?
The true seal of quality for an Eastern adventure fan game is if you hate every minute of playing it, but then love the game afterwards.
No, I love every minute of playing this. Okay, now this is...
That's my stance.
I don't know. I don't know how Sudashin managed to make the physics this way, but you just kind of like... I don't know, man. It's... you constantly move to the right during most of it, but then sometimes you don't move to the right, and then it's... I don't know. It's... The physics make literally zero sense. Barfier says they do, but they don't. You just move right sometimes, and sometimes you don't. It's an absolute nightmare. What kind of masochist would subject themselves to torture? I don't know. We all play these rage games. I don't know why. Well, I guess not all of us. Presumably some of you are not fan gamers. These rage games, dude.
There's gotta be some people who are just 3 hours early to the Banjo-Kazooie randomizer.
Yeah. I want to watch that. Maybe I'll just never sleep again. Catch that, like, Russian sleeping disease. You know? I think you, like, die at the end, so maybe I don't want that. We hate dying around here.
Dying is bad for your health.
I've always said this. I see, that was a pretty good card of doom. We're probably not technically on pace right now, but, you know, we'll get there. We'll find time. Worst case scenario, I have a save at final ball, so if it's really looking bad, we'll pull it out. Because the final boss actually is really cool, and I'm pretty consistent at it, so...
This stage expresses a very strong emotion, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
It reminds me of the heart emoji, which I think used to mean love or something, but my cold, callous heart has forgotten that.
Also not doing the D-plane, SMH.
That D-plane is 99. Now listen here. If I were if I was like everybody else and scripted my runs, maybe I'd do it. But this is raw, unadulterated fan gaming content. I manually input my inputs. Unlike
yeah, but you're doing it with a keyboard, so technically it's still tool assisted.
Nah, it's analog. Raw power.
I know this isn't what it's meant to imply, but the thought of an analog keyboard makes me think of a digital keyboard.
What's going on?
Which is basically just like your phone's touchscreen. But I'm imagining like someone sells like with an analog clock and a digital clock. Someone sells like a digital keyboard. Where it's like it's not like a phone screen. It's literally just like a touchscreen board with no keycaps whatsoever. You just put your finger in the spot.
I did it. Yeah, I don't know. It's all tubes and electrons and hearts. Yeah. Probably a few cyborgs in there, harvesting organs, internet. You know what I mean? This is my favorite trap in the game. That flying spike. So good. So good. It's just like the classic, like, go to hell trap, you know? Like, it's at the end of the save. There's really no reason for it to be there. It just kills you on your first playthrough.
Sometimes the most predictable thing is the least predictable thing.
And you know what they say about that. This trap is... I literally still don't know how to do it. You just kind of hope. I think maybe it's like a required 4-frame or something. I really don't know.
Once you get someone to start overthinking things, you can do whatever you want to them.
Yeah. Well, it's not an overthinking, Travis. I don't know. I literally don't know. Like, that one just worked. And I don't know why. I wishn't that I knewn't, but I don'tn't. It's taint within my grasp. I messed that for both. Normally I don't. It's fine. We can make up time, I swear. The Krusty Boomer Destroyer save, no. Any save but this one.
Part 2.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole game is very easy to just die like anywhere. I guess that's all Fangames.
There's a reason you can restart at the press of a button.
Yeah. This is another RNG hellscape. We'll see how it treats us. I don't know what this cat girl is from, but we do love cat girls, so.
It reminds me of like Neopets.
Neopets? Oh no. This is like the
Straight up.
worst RNG possible. Yeah, this is cat girl lands. All the hearts symbolize how much I just love cat girls. Yeah, etc., etc. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I'm trying to think of words that start with N's, but yeah, I don't know.
Don't think too hard, otherwise you might get taken off Twitch.
We'll think of something. Nyattly. It's being very kind. Normally this paints your face for a few minutes. Well, I say that and then it proceeds to not drop a thing. So. Ah. Okay. Now this is Kagami Rin. Famous Vocaloid. So this is another
Holy
RNG.
shit, is this a reference to the Farewell medley?
I think the Farewell medley is a reference to this, actually. We love Kagami Rin. If you shoot the Zangiefs, they get bigger. I don't know. I shot at him a couple times on accident there. I don't think it's worth resetting, probably. That's worth resetting. Yeah, this boss is... it can just... Yeah. I mean, if you played Farewell Medley, then you probably know at this point, I guess. It is what it is. I actually really like it. But for a run, it's a lot.
Actually, this is Castanetero.
No, Dev, I think this is Kagami Rin. You know, she sings that Meltdown song where it's like, throw me in a nuclear reactor. You know, that one.
And then the blue one's Len.
Yeah. Well, Lin's her brother.
Yeah.
Kagami Len and Rin. I'm gonna try and be safe here. You know what they say. I just stopped saying that. No.
You know what they say, all toasters toast.
Yeah. I shot Zangief twice so far, which is not good, because he keeps expanding. It's all this inflation, you know? Whatever.
Wow.
All this inflation in the economy nowadays. I shot him. What am I doing? I never shoot Zangief. It's so unlike me.
People with an inflation fetish spending $1.50 on penny bubblegum.
Yats! Oots! We did it,
You're
Reddit.
insane.
I'm insane. Lee behind pace.
It's time for Wario's Woods.
Yeah, I actually probably can save time here. There's still a lot of game left, by the way. This game just goes. There's like Wario stage. What?
There's Wario stage, and then there's the 2 miscellaneous stages, and then there's the final avoidance, I think.
Yeah. There's a lot to unpack here. This screen is, the cycle is like, you can make it like that. This screen is one of my least favorite in the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck 20, 100 with you.
Need to get placements in here to do the Wario impression.
Wah. Wah. Nice. That was actually really good. That screen almost always screws me up. Also, you'd think it would be non-restarting music, but here we are. Having our
No, that's only for the end.
music restarted. Yeah, but I mean, this is like basically. Oh, I'm so dumb. Wow. Also, just get ready for the Wario boss. The Wario boss in this is so good. I love Sudashin. I really do. Like, Sudashin's my favorite maker, probably. Sudashin are wonderful. I love her games as well. When I say Sudashin makes heaters, I mean, he makes heaters. I would really recommend playing almost all of his games. Some of his very, very early stuff is, you know, still learning Game Maker and stuff, but there's a reason I'm playing this game. I don't know, it's not the best speedrun, I'll admit. But as a casual playthrough, this game pops off. Sudashin just really knew how to make the classic Fangame adventure game. And they all have their own like flavor. He makes things like Proman. Proman is like insane. Here's Wario. It's totally broken.
Isn't Proman like mostly an RPG?
Yeah, it's like well, it's not an RPG really because they're not really RPG elements, but it is like top down for a lot of it. Yeah, this is the Wario fight. It's just broken. I don't know. You shoot him with the apples. That's how you do damage. It doesn't really work. In theory, the apples should like break apart the things, but they really don't. You kind of just let it happen. Yeah, it's Wario's Woods. Yeah, this fight doesn't really work. It was ambitious for its time, I think. No, oh, I missed so much damage there. I think the world just wasn't ready for a real Wario boss. So he does try it again in Permanence 2. And it works pretty well in Permanence 2 from what I remember. It's been a while since I did it, but... See, like, sometimes they'll get stuck like that. And they'll just, like, despawn. It's the weirdest boss. It just goes. But it's not too hard, so... Okay, that was a very good Wario world. I actually saved some time there. And I should save some time in this area as well.
It is now time for the beginning of the end.
Yes. We're kind of cusping, as it were. I don't know where he got all this content from. Like, he just went off. Yeah, it's kind of like I Want to Be the Guy, if you played that game. Permanence to next FM. There is a run that Imiki did at FAFS of Permanence 2. Oh, man, that hurts. That is one of my favorite runs ever. If you want to see a good Permanence 2 run, check that one out. Imki is very skilled. He got world record at FAFS, the Chinese marathon last year. It's very impressive. Yeah, this screen either goes or it doesn't, and right now it's not, so. Come on. I really loved Imki's run of Permanence 2. Permanence 2 is also one of my favorites. Yeah, Imki is very based. Permanence 2 being my favorite is one of the reasons I started running this game. This is also a screen in a video game. I'll put it that way. This game has its jank, and I don't know, it has its issues, but I really like it. Man, yeah, see, this is just like a platform snap moment, and I mean, it kind of just is what it is. It never works properly, as platforms are wanton to do. Sometimes you snap through it, and sometimes you'll like waste your double jump. I don't know.
Platforms are awesome.
Yeah, we love platforms, especially when you have like a quarter of a second to jump off of them like this. See, I mean, it just keeps eating my double. You can also go over. But going over is... I'll show you. Like, it's really better, because you don't have to waste time on the platform snap, but it's just a precise jump. But yeah, again, I just want to say, play Sudoshin's games. He deserves it. Yeah, Permanence 2 is huge. Doing 100% of Permanence 2 technically requires you to play every single one of Sudoshin's games. Because there's one part, thank you. There's one part where you have to get a file and put it into each one of his games, and then play through it with the file in the folder, and it will like unlock secret stages. And then at the end you get like a code or something. It's crazy. I've always thought that would be like an interesting FM thing to do, but it would be very long. And you'd have to have like multiple people, like each person doing a game. Also, that was really good. I first tried that.
Yeah, can make it like a relay race.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would actually be really interesting. It would be like a 12-hour affair though. That might be an interesting like standalone event. I'll have to think about that more. If I could think of people who would be interested. Interesting like standalone type thing. Permanence 2 really is one of the great Fangames of all time, in my opinion.
Permanence 2 gets higher highs than Permanence 1, but it also gets lower lows. IMO.
Yeah, it is true.
Like, Permanence 1 is more consistently okay than Permanence 2.
Oh man, that was almost really bad. Dying here is very sad.
The nature stage in Permanence 2.
That sucks.
That's a shame.
Yeah, hit the top of that. But yeah, permanent. The funny thing is, nature does not even have that gimmick.
The egg throwing one?
Yeah, it doesn't even have that gimmick.
Why would they make that?
It literally just doesn't even exist in the real game.
That's like the worst part of Permanence 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the entire nature stage.
Oh, it's by far the worst thing.
It just sucks so bad.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why he decided to do that, but yeah, I definitely jinxed that. Oh, come on. Man. Let's save either first try it, or second try it, or third try it, or fourth try it. Sometimes you fifth try it. Yeah, it's funny because this is actually really precise. Don't shoot the last one. Yeah, you have to replay older Sudoshin games in his game that is made of older Sudoshin games. It's so good.
Wait a minute. Who's flickering the lights?
Yeah, who turned out the lights? Concerning.
This is real thought-provoking.
But yeah, the Permanence 2 thing is interesting because nice. There's actually new content, like I said, in each one of the games. And it's funny because a lot of the Sudoku games that I played for the first time, I played with those files. So I don't know what was the new content and what was the old content.
It's like when you buy a game to play for the first time and you buy all the DLC as well.
Yeah, you have all the DLCs. So I always thought that was funny. There's a glitch here. When you're upside down, the kid is just constantly falling, as you can see. It's a bug that happens in some Rakido games, not Necron. Some Rakido games as well. I'm not sure what engine it is that causes that. Clear the game.
I completely forgot about this next boss.
Forgot about what?
I forgot about this next boss.
Oh yeah, Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the epic chase sequence with something in the background. I don't know what game that is from.
It's like World of Warcraft.
You think so? I was thinking maybe Maple Story.
I have no idea. I'm too tired to discern.
Yeah, this save's weird. You have to get the cycle just right. I don't know. I know there's a way to like go faster, but this is just the way I found easiest. What the fuck? Yeah, World of Warcraft might be right. I honestly don't know. Dude. Overall, this area's been going decent so far, though. Okay, stick to my strat. This save just either goes or it doesn't. I mean, it is what it is. And we can't have a Sudoku game without the Genghises. Genghis Khan, that is. That's kind of tight, but it's not too bad. There's the other one. I always mess up where that trigger is. Audio ne. Audio ne. We love the Genghis fish. I still don't really understand that reference. Some sort of Japanese game show or something. Oh, God. Screwing up, man. We're saving time.
Japanese memes are on a different level.
Yeah, we love Japanese memes around here. Audio ne. Audio ne. Audio ne. Audio ne. This one you have to shoot the little targets. I don't really know what shooting them does, but you do. You have to shoot them.
It gets rid of the spikes. They're blocking your path.
Oh. Oh. What do you... It changed to... We hate that save. We hate it. It's over.
It's always been a touch.
No, it changed. I saw it. It changed.
Anyways, this is the fish
Did I
save
actually
that I
have-
referenced earlier.
Yeah. This is a save in a video game. I think I have it though. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. Yeah, I'm really bad about not saving. It's like one of my superpowers.
It's like one of Flav's character tropes.
Yeah. I think that counts as a character trait, right? Oh no, I'm stupid. Oh, I screwed up so bad. It's fine. I'm just gonna see if I can squeeze through. It's cool. Dying on this is very normal. It's a natural part of progression, you know. And it's part of growing up. You just die on the save a few times. It's all good. It's important. So here you want to like save your food. so close. It's really hard to see when that cycle's gonna line up. That was almost it. I've like mostly got this saved down. This used to be very, 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 very inconsistent.
I believe the answer is the fish charges at you.
Yes, yes. You die. You die. And words don't mean it's permanent. Yes, and also one of the cool tech things you can do is if you get a cherry between you and the fish charges at you, it will actually eat the cherry and save you. So that's pretty cool. Once in a while you'll get into a pickle where it actually is pretty useful. Man, I hate dying after the cycle. It's like the most annoying thing. The screen shake really makes this harder to like look at and read.
Yeah. I wonder if it was intentional for the screen to be shaking here.
Oh, definitely. So Yoshine would not fall for such a simple trick. I'm really disappointed that I died 2 times past this. It's funny because I used to only have trouble. I used to have so much trouble with the cycle stuff. But I think I've got that down now. And now I'm dying to everything else. But yeah, it's just one more save of this, and we'll be out of this gimmick and on to second to final boss. Right now, I think we're kind of okay on time. I don't know. If I can get through this save quickly, I think we might be okay. We'll figure it out. God, the screen shake really is kind of what makes this hard, though. Like, actually, in my opinion. It makes it really hard to, like, dodge things precisely. I had to eat a lot of cherries there. I think we're okay, though. I didn't touch the fuck. We're definitely not okay. See, you can like do that. Oh, God, I didn't touch the.
Do you want the answer for where you are at right now?
Oh, I know. I'm at 141.
Like, time-wise? Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. If I don't finish, I don't finish. It's going to be close. We're going to be eking in. We're going to be screeching into the station at this point, but I don't know. We'll see.
I'll honestly be more so just impressed than anything else. You managed to beat the avoidance. Not because it's like difficult for someone to speedrun the game, but it's just like it's 4:06 a.m.
Nah, first trying it really isn't. I normally first try it in all my practice nowadays.
Yeah, but you also normally don't 3-frame gates, and here we are.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I'm not feeling good about it, I'll just shut the fuck up. The save is like, you can't rush it. That's the problem. You definitely can't like talk during it. The cherries don't care if you want to talk.
Yeah, enter focus mode.
Shit. Oh, I had it and I let the I didn't touch the thing. It's at 4 a.m. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I love this shit. Yeah, we'll just have to see how this next boss goes. If I die on it, I'll probably just load up the avoidance thing and call it a day. Because I mean, we saw like all of it. There's a medley stage at the end, but like, you know. No. Alright. Nice. Okay. Okay. This is Nosferatu. Vampire. Turned off the lights. It's okay to die to the first phase because it's decently quick, and it's just kind of hard. I think we're still okay for time, honestly. It's gonna be really close. As long as I don't screw up.
How long is that?
The final stage is like 6 screens. Most of them are free. Because running against my PB, we're like 5 minutes over. My PB is like 153 or something. Alright, here's visual challenge. Tsushima was way ahead of the game on this one. Although I guess there's things like Sublime that were definitely visual challenge way back in the day. Trying to get damage is the hardest thing on this. Nice. So we should be good to finish this off. As long as I'm careful. Yeah, +1 flickering lights. So now these things start coming down, and you have to like shoot them. You get the idea? Alright, this is Jehovah Jireh phase, because you really don't need to pay attention to the food, because the Lord provides. You kind of just shoot. You generally get enough food without paying attention to it. There I got kind of scared because there's like none around, but in general you kind of just shoot the girl and enough food comes to you. One more hit. Oh, 2 more hits, 1 more hit. There we go. Yeah, so that actually went pretty well. Okay, we should at least get to the boss. I'm pretty confident. And it's fine.
And just bonus technique.
Yeah, I just gotta focus. Yeah, this game's like so big though. It's really a lot.
It's fucking massive.
It's so big. Are you tired out?
You think? You can't see it, but since I'm not playing, there have been moments during the stream where I just take like 30-second naps.
Yeah, so this
And
is like
that
the
is
last
on
truly
God.
hard save. Okay. We're coming in hot. Nature.
My bed is like 2 feet behind me. As soon as you get to the
Yeah,
end of this
mine-
run, I am jumping backwards and sleeping instantly.
The fucking. I hate dying. I don't want to die. Yeah.
I have like work in 6 hours.
I've lost my mind. I can't get over this seagull.
Should have asked for Friday off.
Yeah, I took this whole week off. Because I have
I'm regretting life decisions.
vacation I gotta use. Oh, come on. This is not where this ends. This is not where it ends. There we go. I feel like that's not how I normally do that. This cycle's weird. You just go like there, and it works. Blind, that's kind of hard to find. Tree, the classic waiting gimmick. We love waiting. It slows down our speedruns. Okay, just be very careful. Ah! Yeah, I apologize for the non-perfect gameplay. Very late. I'm also not really that good at Fangames, but we make it work. If we were all good at Fangames, then nobody would be good at Fangames. I think that was what's the name of the villain in the Incredibles? Sinestro. Dang it. Come on. Dang it. Syndrome. There we go. Sinestro. I don't know what the heck I'm thinking of. There we go. So this is Uhu 1. Or what I call Uhu 1. Nice. This is Uhu 2. Or what I call Uhu 2. Now, this is a single jump diamond. This was the first single jump diamond ever put into a Fangame. And that's Bex. This is like a 2-frame thing. It's funny. I should be able to first try the avoidance when we get there. I practiced it a good bit today.
How long is the avoidance?
A few minutes. God. This platforming is like such a buzzkill at the end of a run, honestly. I wish you could just go straight to the avoidance, but it's cool for the casual. You have to like 2-frame here, which is awesome. Nice. Both of those saves are really hard. Not really, but I mean, you know. This is the Pico Pico area. Stairs. This is like a trigger, as you may know. Oh, every death hurts a lot at the end.
Yeah.
Right there. I can taste it. There we go. Oh man. Yeah, my eyes are like glazed over.
I will be impressed if you manage to even get like remotely far from the avoidance.
The avoidance is really free. Maybe I should just load the save up real fast.
How many more screens is it?
I don't know if it's a big deal if we go like 5 minutes over.
I think like 5 minutes over is fine.
Yeah,
Cosmo can jump in and say otherwise.
There's not that many screens left. But I could just load up the save. I don't think it'll be a problem the first or second try. And if I don't beat it, then I don't beat it. But... God, I hate this screen. Sorry.
If there is a wild Cosmo in the vicinity, or whoever is doing the restream now.
I've
If
lost
you
it
would
on the
prefer that.
platform. Maybe I'll just pull it up real fast. This area has like the crazy visuals. That's a lot. As is tradition with sushi and stuff. I made it through here and then I was trying to go fast. There we go. Yeah, there's this screen. I think there's 3 more screens. I don't know. At this point, it'll be almost as fast. None of these are like super hard. I say. I just don't even know if it'll be faster for me to restart and grab my stuff. I have 1 more screen after this. There we go. Nice. That's pretty quick for that thing. Sweet. The legendary triple diamond. It's the first triple diamond ever in a fan game.
It's true.
I love Needle. Love Needle.
Love Needle.
Squeaking in, come on. Yeah, for some reason these final areas just don't agree with my little tummy. They never have. I think it's all the visual effects. I've noticed that, like, basically throughout this game, the more visual effects there are, the harder it is to do precise needle, believe it or not.
Visual challenge.
Especially this one. With the fireworks exploding, dude. It is a lot.
This is like definition visual challenge.
Yeah, and it's like right where you're trying to do this, like, not super easy drop. I don't know. There we go. This is the final screen. It's not too hard. It's easy to die on that jump in the bottom. I think I technically can't quite make estimate. Probably. Could be close. I give it 1 shot. Maybe 2 if they let me. I hate that jump. The fucking girl jump. John Coltrane made it, I'm so happy. I was so close. If I hadn't screwed up the fish, it's always the fish. Well, there's probably a lot of things I could have not screwed up. I never know when to go for this. I swear I practiced this. It's just so late, my brain, my muscle memory is just leaving me. Stupid girl jump. Come on.
If only she had shorter hair.
Yeah. I don't know. Normally I just like muscle memory it. It's like so late, my muscle memory is just gone. I'm like overthinking it so hard. Bruh. one more try and I'm just gonna load up the thing real fast. Do the girl jump. Fuck it. Let me put in the save real quick. I apparently cannot do the girl jump. It's literally the last screen, but real shame. Real shame. Where is this? Yeah, I can't jump the girl, dude. It's, those jumps are like actually hard. Okay, watch this. We will magically be on the next screen. Alright, this is the final avoidance. Yeah, the girl wins. Oh well. This is final avoidance. It's really not too hard. I'll give it like 1 or 2 shots. I don't know exactly what the timer's at, but...
On screen, it's at like 1:59:30.
Yeah. So we'll give it a shot.
More or less.
It is very, very late. I think if this had been at a normal time of day, I would have got an estimate, but...
Could have swapped time slots, but then I feel like I would have been dying inside.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not the place to die. But yeah, Sudoshin, this is a very classic Sudoshin fight. It has an unskippable clutch scene at the front. There's lots of shapes. Very classic Sudoshin fight. It's about 3.5 minutes long or something. So it's not short, but it's also not exasperatingly long, I'd say. One good attempt, and then we'll probably call it a real shame I went over, but also not surprising.
They can't all be winners.
Yeah, there's only a few, like, actually precise dodges you have to do in this. For the most part, it is not too bad. This is like one of my favorite avoidance songs in any Fangame. I really like this avoidance. I think it's really fun. It's not too bad once you like know the patterns. All this is pattern. This is technically RNG. Those things. But now we're back to pattern. A lot of wall hug stuff. ZZZ, that is me in like 5 minutes. Actually,
so
I don't know.
True.
I kind of want to watch Cosmos run.
I appreciate Cosmo as a person. Cosmo is a phenomenal contribution to this community. Sleep is more important. To anyone who is not in Central Standard Time and it's 4:30 a.m., enjoy Cosmo's run. I'm sure it's gonna be phenomenal. I'm sure the runs after
I
will
almost
be
screwed that up.
just as good. But this isn't for me.
Oh, fun fact, you can beat this without jumping. This entire avoidance. I know Casual Crap has, I think some other people have. It's just like some silly challenge people did back in the day. There's that one part where they come up from the floor for the ZZZs. You can actually do the chariot line. 2, 3, jump on the third. I see. Alright. This is the final. It's kind of hard. If I die here, I probably won't keep going, because I mean, I don't know, you saw most of it. I don't know, it's... I kind of just change my strat on this all the time. All this is pattern. Just, you know, for the record. If it looks like I'm smart, I'm not. If it looks like I can read, I can't. Nice. See, I told you, Alice. You doubted my abilities on the avoidance. It's actually pretty easy.
Second try. Let's
Yeah,
go.
not too bad. So we went a little overestimate. I did the whole game minus hair girl. At the end. I hate that shit. So that would be time, in theory. But I mean, of course, it's not real clear. My brain is so tired. Oh man. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I'm sure they're gonna drag us out very soon. Sorry I didn't quite beat it, and I went like, probably, what, 2 minutes over or something? I don't know. 3 minutes?
4 minutes.
4 minutes? Oh,
That's from
God.
timer.
Yo, let's go, Flav!
Yeah.
Let's
That
go!
was so exciting.
Woo!
You beat the avoidance. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
GG.
Like I said, the avoidance is really fun. I love that game. Shout out Sudashin. Avoidance is really good. That's like one of my favorite Fangame avoidances in general. But yeah, I'm sure we have to go now. So thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah,
And
that run was, as one might say, bussin'.
Like reality.
bussin' down on God for real, for real. That kitty is hella dirty, as I always say. Alright,
I might not go that far.
you wouldn't understand. But thanks everyone. I guess that's my last thing for the marathon, so see ya.
Yeah, Flav, thanks for being here. We're going to transition into the next runner shortly, which, as mentioned, is Justice Guy with Cosmoing. He will be playing Justice Guy, and his name is Cosmoing.
Yeah.
So we're going to set that up. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Alice, for comms. And
I
have a
can't
wonderful
feel
sleep.
anything.
Oh, yo, same. Every day.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, enjoy your sleep, and we are going to transition over.
Yep, see you. Bye.